Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for Richmond, Iverson is out there with Curry. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Green, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. SGA passes to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Misses in close. Green kicks to James. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
Richmond shooting their first foul shot of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Free throw drops for James.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
Out to Wallace. Offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and banks it in.
You love when guards crack back and try to help on the offensive glass. Shea doing work on the second chance opportunity.
And the rejection by Holmgren. To the paint. Here's Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Set him up so they could knock him down.
And it's Richmond's ball. Wembanyama finds James. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Hurry from deep three-point land. And Richmond misses again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Wembanyama with the rebound. Iverson outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing 4 in the league. Unreal court vision.
SGA kicks to Dort. Here's Wallace. Offline with his 3. And it's Richmond's ball. Back to LeBron. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's James. He's off on that one. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Here's Williams. Steps back and dreams the jump shot. Williams has got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's LeBron. Inside. They kick it out to Green. Pocket 6. Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Over in the corner, Dort. His 3-pointers off the mark. Right side Cook. Back to Iverson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And a wide open look for SGA. No good from outside. Curry attacking. Good on the shot.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And some changes here for Richmond. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Wembanyama. And Stephen Jackson subbed in for Green. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. And it's Williams in for Dort. Now, here's SGA. In the corner, Wallace with it. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Iverson. Rebound by Wallace. 1:11 left to play in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Richmond. They get the rebound. Giannis on the follow.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, SGA. Here's Wallace. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good by LeBron.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Wallace with a screen on Iverson. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Now here's Caruso. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Iverson against Caruso. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist from Jackson.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Wallace kicks to Caruso. Out to Wallace. And they get it. The shot, no good. And so it's Richmond with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Richmond so far. Guys?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Isaiah Joe. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Kenrich Williams. Then there's Jalen Williams. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. Oklahoma City trails by 8. Joe passes to Caruso. Williams has a screen for Caruso. He takes it in, and it's Williams finishing it off.
This guy is a trusted playmaker. Alex Caruso understands how to read the floor.
Westbrook with it. Williams picks him up and finished off by Westbrook.
How about that drive? I mean, just on the deck, go to work.
Here's Joe. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The kick out to Williams. Out of bounds. Richmond takes possession. And Isaiah Joe, a high-level shooter Doris, who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there. You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's jacked in for Jalen Williams. Dort comes in for Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Alex Caruso.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
Adams' shot is good.
Steven Adams is improving on the offensive end, and given his size and strength, he's effective from inside.
SGA on the wing. Edwards defending. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. On the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Holmgren the pass to Joe. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. To the inside. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got the lead up to 12 now for Richmond.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. On the wing, Wiggins. SGA against Edwards. Dort. And the three off target. At the elbow, Westbrook. And stolen by Wiggins. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Joe's got it back down to single digits for the Thunder. It's Westbrook with the drive.
Well, there's only one way Russell Westbrook knows how to play, and that is attack mode all the time. Nice drive.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Wallace comes in for Isaiah Joe. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. Stolen by Durant. Down low. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Williams. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
Now, this is just bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
Edwards kicks to Gay. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Boy, that's a good eye from long range to knock that down.
1:07 left here in the second. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Down by 12. The layup off target. And it's Richmond's ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Williams.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Oklahoma City trails by 13. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Richmond. To the middle. Here's KD. Muscling it in. Kevin Durant.
That one's about pure determination. There's contact, and Kevin Durant says not having it. Goes right through it.
Here's SGA. Makes it off the glass. SGA's got 7 points.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Williams can't hit. And that does it for the first half of play. Richmond ahead. Up by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim. And
in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
LeBron James is out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Now, here's SGA. And he comes up with the deuce. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Boy, when you think about Stephen Curry, his style, his shooting, all the abilities have influenced the way we think about the game of basketball. Incredible.
Richmond leading by 18. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. Here's Oklahoma City now. Williams passes to SGA. Holmgren outside. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass. Holmgren's got his first bucket in this one.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder. Now here's Green. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Shoots from 12. Williams can't get it to go. Richmond leading by 22. Pops in the layup for 2. Iverson's got 6.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Iverson's gone 3 for 7 tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Iverson throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Alex Caruso, who's checked in for Oklahoma City. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Iverson's gone 50% shooting tonight, firing away 4 of 8. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Draymond Green grabs the miss, and it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 15-4 run, and it's blocked.
Oh, that's a big-time rejection from Alex Caruso.
Oklahoma City shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort. Wow, that is a big-time drive by Jalen Williams. This guy can do it all.
1:25 left here in the third quarter. James has gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Holmgren finds Joe. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. From deep, Williams. Great D that time from Green. Iverson with the ball. Williams picks him up. And that one's good, Iverson.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Now, here's Dort. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Caruso with the ball. Iverson covering. Three-pointer on the way. Caruso, no good. High post shot. LeBron kicks to Curry. Here's Iverson. The layup missed.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Richmond ahead, delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now here's Wallace and Oklahoma City. Looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Kenrich Williams out there with Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wallace, and it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Now the length is a problem, right? Kevin Durant on the drive, hard to stop.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Wiggins in the post. Covered by Anthony. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Those paint points add up, folks. You need some easy opportunities. Keep pushing it inside.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now Wallace. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. SGA, good.
My goodness, the ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to invite, to initiate that contact, so tough.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, Richmond takes possession. For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wiggins. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Adams finds Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Anthony with the bucket.
You know, you can tell the three-point shot is something that Melo has developed over his course of time in the league.
Pass to Wallace. On the wing, Williams. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And it's Richmond's ball. Here's Westbrook. Clock up 2 there.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
Now, Dort. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The Thunder with another miss. Dort's gone 1 of 4 from the field. For 3, Durant. Another 3 for Richmond.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Holmgren. Count the basket.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Edwards got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Westbrook with the bucket.
Well, Russell Westbrook, over the history of his career, has always thrived near the basket. That is beautifully done.
And a foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And Richmond making a change here. Iverson's checked in.
Into the lineup for Richmond, number 3.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dort. Wallace outside. Now SGA. 6 on the shot clock. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
And that one's good, Iverson.
If you give guys even a sliver of daylight in this league, they'll make you pay.
Iverson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Adams. And here is Iverson. Into the lane. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
The drive by Iverson. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And there has been no answer for him defensively.
34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wallace against Westbrook. That one falls.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Another shot. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from SGA. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you joining us for tonight's game. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Allen Iverson.
It's go time, ain't no time to waste. Hopped off the plane, hopped into the Uber truck like the senator. She got a little, then I'ma get it up. Last time I was outside, girl around and she lost her phone. That's the type I'ma leave alone, even if I was trying to leave me when I say I'm the goal. Let me coach you, get out the hole. Let me talk to you, get you out of the Altima. When a man on the scene, if you bossing up, come through, let me toss it up. I'm trying to talk to you, all the lip gloss and stuff. Yup, motion. Bring another, that's that.